are currently, because of where we have found ourselves, it will take time. For Nigeria is not yet a nation, as one will say, yet. By the time we become a nation, then all those variables will come to play.
We are still a developing nation. I understand you. Okay, let's take this one alone. Governor Oyetola has been commissioning projects in recent past. We have the iconic flyover at Olaya, commissioned last week by the governor of Ondo State, Akeredolu. Today, to get to testing ground area now, people are gathering already for the commissioning of a road from Osogbo to Iragbeji. Another one will be commissioned from Osogbo to even your hometown.
That's my hometown.
Ilobu now. You want to change it?
No.
So is this part of saying that because constitutionally Sunday there will be swearing of the governor elect? Okay.
I want to say kudos.
Senator Adeleke will take over on Sunday.
Yes.
By the grace of God. Regardless of the court.
The question you ask me has to do with the commissioning going on. Normally, when you undertake projects, laudable projects, then you feel fulfilled to inaugurate. That there's no sin in inaugurating, especially when you undertake laudable projects. I want to commend the Mr. Governor for being able to undertake laudable projects in the face of dwindling fund internally and from the Federation account. All those projects were indeed very laudable, among others. I want to say that when a road is executed, definitely it could be inaugurated. So we cannot but commend Mr. Governor because it's a legacy one will leave behind while one is in office. The reference will still be made to the iconic overhead flyover at Olaya, and that will be the first of its kind, or will I say that will be located centrally in Osun, and it's one of those features that really make a state
to look like a state capital. Yeah.
So yes. Definitely it's a laudable one, and I really commend the government.
But Sardiniton will have been able to shed light on certain other issues relating to handing over or not handing over. But since the matter is in court, I don't want us to be accused of running foul of court processes. I don't know much. We are journalists. We are not learned.
But everybody is in the people's court. We all know.
No, I'm talking about others.
We're not talking
about the tribunals. I don't want us to go there.
Definitely, the state is preparing for the coming of the governor.
Senator Ademola Adeleke.
Exactly. Yeah. So on Sunday.
So next Monday now, I may be talking about a new governor.
That is it.
In the state.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much. And we had news that terrorists organized a naming ceremony as more abducted. One of the abducted female students became a mother in the wilderness a few days ago. I want us to look at that. The about 16-year-old from the Federal Government College, Benin Yahore, in Kebbi State. She was kidnapped. I mean, yes, along several others last year, June 17, and 30 teachers. We learned that 2 of them had already given birth, a boy and a girl. Then 4 are still carrying pregnancies. This one, but look at, they have the what do I call it now? The latitude. To even organize naming ceremony.
The boldness. It's quite unfortunate to the Oguntomi that such a scenario is playing out in a country, in a sovereign nation like ours. It's annoying. It's quite annoying that, and it's like dancing on the grave of people of note, people of integrity, and dancing on the grave of justice, security, and what have you. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and the security of lives and property is about the foremost responsibility of every government. And if we are talking about such a very ignominy, I mean, I want to talk about it as is quite strange. It's only good for a fiction book. It's only good to you can only talk about such a thing happening. But if it is happening in reality, we need to check ourselves again and see where we have gone wrong. A lot of things have gone awry in Nigeria that we need to go back to the drawing board. Okay,
let me spare for you
and fashion
5 minutes, because
I
know you are going to you must have comparative advantage in this aspect of the last issue we are going to take on this platform this morning. It's about the World Cup that started yesterday in the capital of Qatar, Doha, and it was a huge event, and the opening was very, very ceremonious.
Yes, that was expected, because the award of the World Cup right was done almost 10 years ago. So you will expect the host nation to have put in place, if no, because they are not, the host nation is not Africa or Nigeria, where a lot of things could have still gone wrong. Here is a nation that has developed. It had a meteoric development. Qatar Dubai is everywhere. Is where everybody goes now. In fact, our leaders go there, and you can see that that is the hallmark of excellence.
Don't say that. Dubai is one of the second home of one of your presidential candidates.
I'm not saying that. I have not said that. I hope you don't put that in my mouth.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is that it is a bride now. Qatar is a bride, and that is the center of is the signature of all eyes around the world. World Cup is the biggest sports showpiece that you can talk about.
Unfortunately, Nigeria, maybe you would have been in Qatar now, had Nigeria been able to participate.
Maybe I would have been in Qatar by now, reporting for OSBC, reporting for Oshun, reporting for Nigeria and Africa
now,
in general.
Yesterday, the opening match, featuring the host nation and Ecuador.
I would have taken somebody along too.
Yes, she would have followed you naturally. Now, Qatar, the Qataris, are they likely to be happy having been
no. You see, in
that margin,
going by the current form, nobody was expecting an upset. An upset could have happened yesterday if Qatar had beaten Ecuador, even by half a goal.
Or a quarter of a goal.
Yes, because when you talk about the current form, Ecuador are rated better than Qatar, even though Qatar had won Asian had emerged Asian champions, but it doesn't follow. Being the host nation, they should enjoy the momentum. The momentum they have to enjoy because they are hosting the entire world. 32 teams are featuring.
One of the African nations participating, Senegal, is playing Netherlands today, and I heard the Netherlands, the skipper of Holland, saying they are afraid of Senegal. But Mane is not playing, unfortunately.
Mane is not playing. Mane is being a runner-up to Karim Benzema as far as Ballon d'Or is concerned. You want to say that Mane has the pedigree of being a good player. Yes, he has played for Liverpool. Currently, he plays for Bayern Munich, and he's on top of his game. So, going by the current form, the omission, or will I say, the fact that Mane, the absence of Mane, is a major minus for Teranga Lions of Senegal, who had the opportunity of playing in the quarterfinals of World Cup before. They have what it takes. The inspiration that Mane will have provided will be missing, because Sadio Mane is a fighter, he's a goal scorer, and he can single-handedly wreck a team. You know, so I am not happy, but we just have to take it because even arguably the best footballer in the world now, Karim Benzema, is also
out of it.
Yes, he's out of France national team.
Yeah.
So that is what fate has brought.
We have other Nigerians representing other nations. I learned about the young guy Sakao somehow.
Bukayo Saka. That is it.
In Britain.
That is it. It happens. It depends on where you play your international allegiance to, as far as football is concerned. A lot of Nigerians had played for other teams in the world, other countries in the world. What about Karim Adeyemi? Yes, it's there. And we have this guy currently playing for Real Madrid also. He is one of their defenders. He's also playing for Austria. So it's like that. But one thing we need to do is we should have what it takes to harness our potential. We are lacking in organization.
Do you see us in the next World Cup 2026?
If we put our house in order, we ought not to have been in Qatar 2022. But because we always leave it late, and we now start licking our wounds by the time everything goes awry.
Let me be thanking you for coming this morning, for the much you have said on this platform. I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you sincerely, Mr. Muideen Adeleke, and I'll use Mr. for you.
Thank you.
Yes,
you are reciprocating or paying me back in my own coin.
Olatunji, thank you for being there, and of course my beautiful lady Toyin Ojeyemi and Modupe Akinyemi. Until next Monday, when we shall be coming your way on this platform again, Babatunde Oguntomi is my name. God bless you all.
So if you look at the Constitution of Nigeria, the government is set up basically to do two things. The people are